Hey guys, you are welcome to this YouTube channel, and today guys is still about the London session trading strategy. All right, so this is just an example of what used to happen, the secret things that happen during London session. All right, so I will advise every one of you here that is a new trader. If you have been trading and nobody has been telling you about trading session, it's really important to know your trading session and to know when the right time to strike and the right time to trade. All right, my strategy is just very simple. I trade either on New York session or the London session, depending on where my setup happens. All right, that's the way I approach the market. From top-down analysis, I will draw my support and resistance areas, my key levels, and I get that going. That's just like that, and it's very simple. And on this one, I'm just going to be showing you mostly examples of what used to happen during that London session that I told you on the previous video. So if you are here, go and watch that previous video if you have not watched that one yet, because on that video you are going to understand more of this strategy. All right, so looking at the previous day at the same time, let's look at the DXY at the same again. All right, so the previous day, what happened the second day? Look at what happened today and look at what happened the previous day. We had a breakout here on this trend line, and what happened? Let's go to GU. All right, let's go to GU. It's going to be other way round. Look at the previous day. All right, this is the previous day. We have a trend line running here to this area. All right, what happened? What really happened? All right, if you are the type that stuck yourself a trend line, like draw this type of trend line, for me this kind of trend line doesn't make sense, and sometimes it does help to get into the market earlier. All right, it does help, but for me I don't recommend this. It's better you just take this, draw it the perfect way you are being taught, or way you learned it. All right, so if you are to draw this thing here, sorry, so right now look at what happened on GBP USD. Let's look at what happened on the XY. All right, there was a breakout. Right, there is also a breakout exactly when 8:30 New York time, 8:30 New York time, still London session, but it's the overlap, 8:30 London time. And let's go to GBP USD. When did we get that breakout? This is when the proper breakout happened, 8:30, around this point. Breakout. That one is break to the upside, while this one is break to the downside. That's why I said that it is opposite. When you're trading it, when you're looking for sell, when you go to the DXY and you're looking for, when you go to DXY, you see a buy option there. That means you should be looking for a sell option on GBP USD, and as well follow your market structure. You get me? So that's the way you trade this London session. And another example, I'm still going to continue making examples for you to understand this thing, because it's very simple and it works. If you want to pass a problem, just focus on this. Open your eyes and focus on this. All right, don't do any other thing, just focus on what I'm about to show you at this point. All right, so let's have our trend line again on the XY. Let's check the third day. All right, this was the third day we had. And what happened? All right, did we get any trade? Yes, we did get one. If you had your trend line this way, all right, you could have cut this thing to the support area, because if you draw your key level 2 at the same time, you should know that yes, when market is getting to this area, there might be a reversal. All right, there might be a reversal, and there might be a reversal. So your target should always be, once you hit that support, you're out. Once it's giving that rejection vibe, you're out. So the third day, what do we have here? The third day, okay, this first, second, third. Okay, the third day, what happened? Look at that reversal here. All right, if you have drawn your trend line the way I told you on the 1 hour, you have a very nice break to the upside. All right, look at what happened immediately. What happened? A breakout, a retest. You see that engulfing pattern formed, left a wick down. What happened? you target where. That's why I said that you should always use your either your Fibonacci levels and mark out your target areas. All right, it really helps. All right. What are you going to be risking? You're just going to be risking 10 pips on this trade and you get 2.61 RR. Easy. And let's check what happened on New York session. Let's see what happened on New York session on that trade. On New York session, what do we have? Do we have a breakout? Ask yourself a question because you need to be you need to be curious at this point and drawing your trend line. All right. On your New York session, what happened? What really happened? It tapped into a support area. What were you meant to be doing? Since we are our overall this thing on the smaller time frame is sales, all right. What are you going to be doing? It tapped on our support area on New York session. Let's go to GU, all right. So on GU, what happened here? You see what happened? It retested on our trend line, and through here there is support areas resting below this area. Perfect match. And if you are to check this at the same time as well, you will see that this area is like a psychological level, if I'm not mistaken. From here is supposed to be a psychological level. There is supposed to be a psychological level resting almost close to this area, 1.27000 something, right? Around this area. You should know that market is okay. There is sub psychological level at this point, 1.27500, all right. So you should know that on this New York session, you will still enter for another buy. Yes, that's the way it works, just like this. All right, since that one was selling, had a breakout on selling, you buy. When are you going to close? Close either the ending of New York session or you wait whenever it's resting on the support area on the DXY, then you now remove your this thing. Just look at it takes how many days, almost close to the okay, just starting of London session the next day, that's when we had a reversal, and by then we've already got 4.75 RR on a trade. Simple trade. This is what I want you guys to be trading as my subscribers. Trade like a white, trade smartly. Trade smartly. The same thing keep repeating itself. Try this out and you see what I'm saying. This is not even a joke at all. It's not even a joke. This is a very serious something that has been repeating itself years by years. If you check Wednesday, 23rd of August, let's go to the DXY. You see this breakout, you see this massive breakout to the upside, and you see this buy on the New York session. And let's check what happened on DXY. All right, 23rd August. What happened? Oh my, oh, how can I explain these things to you guys again? Because I don't know. This is working. This is working. All right, this is perfectly working. I don't know. It's not perfectly working. I can't promise it, but like, are you not seeing what I'm seeing on the chart? All right, what do you call this again? What do you call this? There's a breakout, rejection, then another breakout happened the same time on New York session. You target this support first. Once you see a rejection, you should be out of the trade. Or as I told you earlier, I said that you might be either if you don't know how to do your if you don't know when to enter correctly, if you don't know where to target correctly, you just use your Fibonacci retracement. Is that not what I said? This is what happened on DXY, and look at GU. The same thing. The same thing. The same thing, guys. So guys, kindly subscribe, all right? Kindly subscribe and like this video because this is one of the best videos on YouTube right now, because trade with your session, because that's when there is high volatility. That is when the banks are trading. All right, that is when, although the banks are trading mostly 24 hours or something like that, but when the banks are fully in with their money, trying to make money or trying to preserve their economy that you know about, is during this session. During their time when the banks open, that is when the traders of every bank, they are currently on chart if I thought they are trading. All right, so guys, I just want you guys to make use of this. And for your trend line, as I said earlier on the previous video, always use your 1 hour for your trend line. So guys, this is the end of this video. Please kindly like and subscribe to this video, and also share it and comment your thoughts, what you think about the strategy, and bye.